I'm an environmental activist, an environmental enthusiast, and an environmental scientist. And I have an initiative called I Love My Environment Movement Kenya. I Love My Environment Movement Kenya is a people-driven environmental movement that that protects or that believes protecting our environment starts with a personal responsibility. The thing is, it is not just an organization, it is a mindset. It is not just an organization, it is not just a movement. This is more than that. It is, we want to make it a lifestyle, we want to make it like a mindset. And if you look at the slogan of I Love My Environment Movement Kenya, it simply states like changing perspectives, changing behaviors, and embracing our environment, because we firmly believe that it could be we have the wrong perspective of the environment, and that means if the perspective is wrong, then we will do everything wrong, and if the perspective is right, then definitely we'll do everything right. So I Love My Environment Movement Kenya comes in play. It's so there was a big gap. If you look at our environment, if you look at our streets, they are littered, waterways clogged, and waste disposal, poor waste disposal. If you look at where people, especially in the informal setups, people are working, people are living, you will see that the environment in a nutshell, it's pathetic. And that means we're exposing ourselves to even more harm. So it's like we are not just trying to harm the environment, but we are trying to harm ourselves, because if we define what environment is, it means whatever surrounds us. And if whatever surrounds us is not the right thing, it's not the safe thing, then at no point can we say that we are safe. So I Love My Environment Movement Kenya. It is an initiative that wants to change from who should clean the environment, who should keep the environment safe, who should be responsible for the environment, to why should it not be me? Why should it not be me? So by making sure that we have the right perspectives, it means our behaviors will be right, and that means we will all embrace our environment. And Ilome, if you look at I Love My Environment, short form Ilome Movement Kenya, it is a movement. It is a movement that we want to have it across all divides, from professionals, creatives, school children, and community members, to everyone, because we are all living in the environment, and at one point or the other we interact with it. So our approach will be very simple. Try to create environmental awareness and education, cleanup actions and activations. But now when it comes to cleanup actions, for us, rather for Ilome Movement Kenya, it's not about we make the place dirty and then we go and clean it up. No, that is not the approach. We want to make sure that we are trying to make sure that we prevent or reduce at all costs the generation of waste into the environment. And if we generate waste in the environment, then we handle it the right way, so that we don't create a problem and then end up trying to make sure that we are solving the problem that we've created. So we firmly believe that we need to respect the streets, because what you drop is what we inhale. And so, like, that is the Ilome philosophy. Like, respect the streets. What you drop is what we inhale. And if you look at what you believe in, littering is not careless, it is just harmful. Like, if you litter around, it's not because you're just careless. It's not like you don't take it lightly, like if this someone is like there is more harm that you cause than just the careless bit. And cleanliness is not the job, but it's a personal responsibility. And remember, the environment, it remembers how we treat it. So it is a call to action that we all need to make sure that if at all we need to litter, we need to make sure that we have the right beings for what we are generating. So in as much as we want to be smart, we also need to make sure that the environment we live in is very smart. Welcome, and I'm glad that you have been part of me, and I know that you'll form part of this community. The next thing is, we want to make sure that using the ripple effect, this is creating an impact from one person going on. Do we believe that if one person has the right perspectives, right education, right information, that person again will influence another person, and that way we will actually cause that ripple effect in the long run. We will see some amazing results. This is I Love My Environment Movement Kenya, changing perspectives, changing behaviors, and embracing environments. And our goal is to make sure that we are creating a litter-free Kenya, because we believe that a clean environment It's not only just cleanness is not just close to godliness, but if you look at it from the other side, if we have a clean environment, it means our people will be healthy, and if our people will be healthy, it means the general workforce that contributes towards the growth of the economy will again be good. That means we have a productive workforce, and a productive workforce, it means even the other economies of scale and all those things, that factors that come in place to make sure that the economy grows and all that, all those factors, all those things are done the nice way, and that means we'll have a Kenya that wants to achieve whatever believes in, that is becoming expanding its GDP and expanding, growing exponentially. So it is very possible, but again, it all starts with how we treat the environment and how we want to make sure that it is.